You're not listening to me.
Yes, I am. You've told me your name is Michael Thompson and you're not with your National Guard unit. So, Mike, why do you expect to receive your National Guard pay?
I'm sort of with the regular army now, and we're up in the mountains fighting, but...
Are you actually in the regular army?
Not officially. I kind of got swept up during the retreat from Seattle.
Then have your company clerk file a 451-A.
Look, our company clerk got his head blown off 2 hours ago. I need that money, and I need it sent to my ex-wife in Chicago before she...
Mike, I can only pay you... Or an actual current spouse. That is if I could even pay you, which I can't unless I get a 451-A. For the ex-spouse, I'm going to need a declaration from a court.
A declaration from the court? Have you heard? We've been invaded.
That doesn't change anything. We have rules in this country for a reason, and if we...
I swear, I'm gonna beat these damn Russians, and then I'm gonna hunt you down. How do you like that?
Yeah, hunt me down with a 451-A, and I need it in triplicate, Corporal.
After Pine Valley, the Russians pulled back and tightened their perimeter around Seattle. Unable to mount an attack ourselves, we waited, nursing our wounds and trying to anticipate what would happen next. Not long before Christmas, the Russians made their next move. Several regiments attacked east up into the Cascade Range, and it soon became apparent that their objective was Fort Teller, the headquarters for the Strategic Defense Initiative, or as the public popularly dubbed it, the Star Wars Project. What we knew, and they didn't, was that the project was a bust. If the Russians reached the base, they'd realize the whole thing was basically a scam, that we had nothing to stop their nuclear missiles from striking our cities and military bases. We couldn't let them figure that out, so we moved east as well, taking the fight into the mountains and trying to delay the Russians, while Colonel Wilkins and his people at Fort Teller dug in as hard as they could.
I suggest we fortify these crossings and then blow up the bridge.
Yeah, that should buy Wilkins some time.
That won't work, sir. We don't have nearly enough
And
men.
what will you have us do? Roll over and die? If Ivan gets to Fort Teller, we'll have a global thermonuclear war in our hands.
Hey, must be a Russian scout.
Damn it! We need to get moving. You won't be needed here, Bannon. I'm sending you 10 miles northeast on a recon mission.
Understood, sir.
All right, then. Wilkins is counting on us. Let's get to it. No time to dick around, Parker. Establish defensive positions at those two fords. If Ivan is already there, I want him annihilated. You hear me? If he gets the chance to dig in before we get there, we won't be able to hold back the main force. Try to be quick, Parker. The sooner we dig in, the better. Captain Webb is standing by to reinforce you. Now get going. Eagle 6 out.
Colonel, these woods are ideal for infantry. The trees could cover an advance almost all the way to the river.
You're right, Captain. Using the woods would help us retain the element of surprise. Parker, use those woods as cover for your infantry as you maneuver toward the river. Try to take Ivan by surprise.
Copy that. Primer, scoping the hot zone. Roger that. Circling the coordinates and scanning. Primer out. Primer here. We've completed our scan of the area.
waiting for orders.
Primer here.
All right, sir. We're all in the transport.
Ready to repair. Engine is running, sir. Driving quickly. We're gonna take that perimeter. Yes, sir. Will do.
Copy. Aerial recon orders received. Heading out now. Over. Wilco, primer is in the air. Aerial recon inbound. Out.
Infantry's dead, sir.
recon is completed. Primer out. Primer here. We've completed our scan of the area. Nice shoot. Direct hit on hostiles.
AT squad ready. We hit that soldier right on. Moving out to that perimeter.
Bradley infantry trench moving out. Roger. Coordinates received. Tank buster in transit.
Want to support some? Yeah, go in that back! Troop carrier waiting for orders.
Hostiles in the hot zone of toast.
Yes, sir.
Hunter out.
We're rolling fast as our tracks will allow us.
Artillery fueled up and ready. Sir, heading for target perimeter.
Copy. Aerial recon orders received. Heading out now. Over.
We're engaged by a tank.
Roger that. I have enemy tanks on my scope. Over and out. This is Primer. Aerial recon completed. Wilco, Iceman heading out with cluster bombs. Enemy units are dead. Hunter out.
They're engaging us! Evading! Incoming fire!
Completed on the marked coordinates.
Enemy is
Iceman out.
KIA. We're under attack. Enemy defeated, sir.
We're under attack.
Understood. Coordinates received. Artillery firing.
We're under attack.
Want a fast transport somewhere, sir?
Well done, Parker. Ivan is probably dug in at the other fort by now, so expect some resistance when you get there.
My guys are moving into position now, sir. And my scouts report increased Soviet activity across the river.
They're moving fast. We just have to move faster. You know what to do, Parker. Eagle 6 out.
Target engaged and defeated.
We need some orders, sir! Driving to the front! They're engaging us! Evading incoming fire!
Enemy defeated, sir.
Eagle 6, come in. This is Bannon. Bannon, report.
We're 2 clicks from our final waypoint and engaging a small Soviet advance force. APCs and jeeps, over.
I couldn't care less what you're engaging, Bannon. There's a bridge in that area, and I want you to destroy it. Report when you're done. Eagle 6 out.
Gave us these coordinates.
We're taking hits!
Roger that. Nice man.
This is Webb. We're engaging multiple Russian targets at this time.
They got us.
Roger that, Webb. Keep them at bay. Eagle 6 out.
Wilco. Stoker is primed and in transit. Out.
Enemy killed.
Copy that. Napalm strike inbound. Stoker out. Copy that. This is 2. Niner mortar strike inbound. Zulu Niner. Over. Target coordinates are hot. Napalm delivered.
Enemy got us targeted.
This is Stoker. Napalm strike completed. We have 0 damage to hostiles in the target area. Wilco, Iceman heading out with cluster bombs. Mortars has no effect. Out. Roger. Coordinates received. Tank buster in transit.
They got us targeted.
Troop carrier waiting for orders. Ready to drive.
Infantry, good to go. Sir, moving to position.
Turn in the base
Where do
for
you want to
reload.
sniper team?
Hunter out.
Moving out.
Hunter
Reporting
here.
in.
I didn't see any enemies at the coordinates. Over.
We're under attack!
Boarding the transport.
All down, incoming. Nice shot. Tank destroyed.
Ready to repair.
Everyone's aboard.
Yes, sir, will do. Yes, sir, will do.
Bradley here, sir.
Yes, sir. Artillery's ready. Moving into position.
Yes, will do, sir.
They're shooting at us!
We're under attack.
Copy that. Those tanks are about to become scrap metal. Hunter out. This is Hunter. Hostile tanks designated as primary target. Copy that. Heading towards target coordinates. Iceman out. Nice shoot. Direct hit on hostiles.
We're in combat.
Those coordinates were no good. Hunter out.
We're supporting the
Iceman here. Cluster bomb hit nothing but dirt. Out.
Two carrier waiting for orders.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Incoming fire! We're taking that vehicle is a wreck.
We're under attack!
enemy down.
This waiting is killing me.
The C4 is armed.
Kill confirmed.
Knowing it, you never hear him coming.
Engineers received orders and are moving.
Don't scare me like that. What's wrong with you?
Demo team heading for the coordinates. The C4 is armed,
Parker,
sir.
the bridge is taking collateral damage. Make sure it stays up until I say we drop it. Is that clear?
What do you want us to demolish?
Another excellent job, Parker. I'm detailing a pair of M60s to you. Don't lose them. They're all we have until Bannon returns. If he returns.
Webb here. My men are reinforcing the second crossing now. And sir, I'm sure Bannon will pull through.
Incoming fire!
That remains to be seen, Captain.
They're firing at us!
We can't last much
We'll
longer!
hold the forge, Parker. Move on to your next objective.
And now for the final crossing, Parker. The bridge is the prize. Claim it and secure it before Ivan does.
Eagle 6, this is Bannon. Sit rep, over.
Roger that, Bannon. I gather you didn't accomplish your objective.
The bridge has been destroyed, sir. We're moving back now, but we're encountering increased Soviet resistance in the area.
Available, sir. Your
We won't be able to hold the crossing forever, Bannon.
Do, sir.
If you're not here in time, you'll have to find another way around.
But sir, the area's crawling with commies.
Tracks are moving.
And I couldn't care less, Bannon. Ivan is not getting this bridge because of your incompetence. Eagle 6 out.
Roger. Coordinates received. Tank buster in transit.
We're under attack!
We're taking hits!
We're under attack!
I get some friendly to the target area. Hunter out. They've all delivery orders. Stay clear of target area. Wilco. Stoker is primed and in transit. Out.
Webb here. We're under heavy attack at both fords.
Understood, Captain. Can you hold?
I believe so, Colonel. Some backup would be nice, though.
Roger that. I'll see what I can do. Eagle 6 out.
Strike. Target area completed. Stoker out.
Target incoming fire!
Stoker. Napalm strike completed. Damn it, these coordinates were outdated yesterday. Iceman out.
We're taking heat!
Artillery under attack! Things are getting ugly!
We're
Let's
taking
get it
heat.
moving!
Mortar strike reporting no
Sure,
hits.
ready for war.
Soon
Got
as
it.
they're out.
Yes, sir.
Webb, how are you holding out?
They're firing at us!
We're still doing good, sir. The Russians are attacking like crazy, but we can hold for a while longer. I am running low on ammo, though.
Roger that. I'll get you some supplies. Hang in there. Eagle 6 out.
Incoming fire! We're taking heat!
Copy that. Heading towards target coordinates. Iceman out.
We're in
Fire
combat!
mission received. Putting rounds on target. Soon as nine are out.
Destroyed.
Understood. Coordinates received.
Incoming
Artillery
fire.
firing. Copy that. Target coordinates will be toast. Stoker is on
Sir,
the way.
have we heard from Colonel Wilkins yet?
Stay clear.
I spoke to him briefly an hour ago. He told us to meet him at Cascade Falls, the garrison town near Fort Teller.
How many men does he have?
2 understrength companies is what he told me, Captain.
And we have regiments of Soviet troops coming. This won't be an easy fight, Colonel.
No, it won't, Captain. It won't. Good job, Parker. We'll wait a little while longer. But if Bannon isn't here soon, we'll blow the bridge.
Good to go. On our way, sir. We're under attack!
This is Hunter. Hostile tanks designated as primary target.
Parker, the weather is getting worse, and the Air Force says they soon won't be able to bring in any more reinforcements. Call in what you can before their planes are grounded.
Target coordinates will be toast. Stoker is on the way. We'll go. Stoker is primed and in transit. Out.
We're taking heat.
Destroy the target.
We're under
Big
attack!
bomb strike in target area completed. Stoker out.
They're firing at us!
Stoker here. Big bomb
Incoming
payload
fire!
dropped at designated coordinates.
We're in combat!
Last call for those reinforcements, Parker.
Kill.
We took out the target. We're taking heat.
Wilco, Iceman heading out with cluster bomb. Roger that. Iceman is in the pipe.
I just got off the horn with the Air Force. Their planes are grounded, and that means no more reinforcements. We'll have to make do with what we've got. Eagle 6 out.
Copy that. This is Zulu 9er motor
Sir,
strike inbound.
my scouts just reported several Soviet artillery vehicles moving into position across the river.
Roger that. They'll be zeroing in on your position, Parker. Send out a strike team to neutralize them.
We're taking heat.
Enemy down.
We're in combat.
Friendly fire reported in. Cease fire.
Hostile target defeated.
We're under
Eagle
attack.
6, I have a sit rep. My scouts say the Soviet main force is moving into the area.
We need to blow that bridge. Bannon, come in. Where the hell are you? Charlie 6, come in.
They could be in combat, sir, and the hills break up the radio transmissions. We should give them a little more time.
Damn it. If I don't hear from them soon, we'll blow the bridge and move on.
That was a no-hit.
We're under attack. We're taking heat.
Webb here. The Russians are coming at us in force. Bring up those Gustavs and we'll show those bastards a thing or two.
We're available for
We're in
light support.
combat.
Rolling out.
Hostile
This
vehicle
is Zulu 9er. Order strike completed.
Rolling her out.
Copy. Zulu 9er firing mortars. Copy that. Fire mission received.
One
Zulu
less
9er out.
hostile, sir.
This is Webb. If Bannon doesn't get here soon, we'll have to withdraw. I can't sustain these losses for much longer.
Fire mission executed.
Hostile defeated.
Enemy
Incoming
units
fire!
target coordinates are dead.
Dispatch is
They're
completing
firing
those
at us.
tracks.
Incoming fire!
Those tracks. Going to
We're
front.
under
Spinning
attack.
those tracks. Rolling into comp.
We're
Rolling
under
into
attack.
medium armor. Taking
Who's
on the
providing
enemy.
these coordinates? We hit
They're
squad.
firing at us. We're in combat.
Understood.
Hostile
Coordinates
target
received.
destroyed.
Artillery firing.
Friendly APC here, sir.
We're in a
Captain
tight
Webb, sit rep.
Webb here. We're still holding at the fords, but the Russians will break through eventually. Their main force can't be far out now.
Good job clearing the artillery, Parker. Now concentrate your forces around the bridge. Understood, Captain. We'll hold the bridge as long as possible, but I won't risk it for Bannon's sake. He'll have to fend for himself if he's late.
Sir, we will need his tanks for the upcoming battle.
Good shot.
Maybe. If we lose this bridge, there won't be any more battles.
We're available for
We're in
action.
combat.
Moving out. Hold out. Incoming.
We're taking heat. Enemy defeated, sir.
Copy that. Heavy artillery barrage inbound. This is Zulu
firing at
9er. Coordinates locked down. Shells on the
Under
way.
attack.
Fire mission received.
They're
20
firing
rounds
at
on target. Zulu 9er out. Enemy units in target area got hit hard.
We're getting shot at here!
Artillery strike was on the mark. Zulu 9er out.
Incoming
Transport somewhere,
fire!
sir.
Enemy defeated, sir.
Blue on blue in target area. Zulu
We're
9er
available
out.
for for light support. Heading to the
Marvelous
coordinates.
combat driving to coordinates.
For your protection. Ready to drive.
They got us targeted.
Mortars has no effect. Out. Roger. Delivering a rain of shells at target coordinates. Roger. Zulu firing orders at the target coordinates.
Enemy is KIA.
Providing these coordinates. We hit friendly.
That's one to beat about. We're taking heat. We're in combat.
Zulu Niner, we copy. Firing for effect.
Enemy is
Over.
KIA.
We're engaged!
Copy.
We're under
Firing
attack.
for effect. Zulu Niner out.
We're in combat.
Mortar strike
We're in
reporting no
combat.
hit.
Target destroyed.
Zulu Niner out. Copy.
We're
Zulu
taking
Niner
heat.
firing mortars.
Hostile target destroyed.
Artillery barrage near the target area and it's done.
Incoming fire. We're in combat. Hostile defeated. We're under attack.
Target coordinates hit.
Incoming
Reporting
fire.
high enemy casualties.
That's one defeated hostile.
This is Zulu Niner.
They're firing
Coordinates
at us.
locked down. Shells on the way.
Artillery! Under attack!
Copy.
We can't delay any longer. They might be dead for all we know. Prepare to blow the bridge and move, Parker.
Zulu Niner firing mortars at the target coordinates.
Incoming fire.
6! Eagle 6, this is Bannon! Don't blow the bridge yet! We're half a click out and coming up on the rear of several Soviet tanks. Engaging now!
Belay that order, Parker. Don't blow the bridge yet. Hold until Charlie Company is across.
Incoming fire.
We're getting shot at here!
We're in combat. We're under attack.
Target coordinates
Incoming
way
fire.
off. Mortars hit nothing.
They're firing at us.
Kill confirmed.
Hostile defeated.
That was in the nick of time, Bannon. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
All right, everyone, we're moving on to Cascade Falls. Stay sharp. This thing ain't over yet.
They're firing at us.
Kill confirmed. Combat.
Enemy target destroyed, sir. We're under attack. Hostile defeated. We're taking heat. Enemy defeated, sir.